Bro, it's been so long since we used the widescreen like video setup. I don't even know what do I do in my hands. Anyway, we're back. It's summer break, and we're going to start breaking some card packs. So this is a Fleer Premier Edition football. Then zoom in and enhance. There you go. So what we do with these, we have like limited history of football knowledge, and we go through talk about mainly I don't know like helmets with center bars and cowboy collars. It's good times, man. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Starting off at the top. Ooh. All right, so you got Daryl Grant of the team now known as the Washington Commies, man. He's getting after it. So he's like an 8-year veteran. He's coming out of Rice University now. Not gonna lie, when I was applying for colleges, I put in an application to Rice just because I'm Asian and I thought it'd be funny. I did not get in because they have like standards and stuff. But so I missed the look of the offensive lineman when they had the long T-shirt underneath. Like Trent Williams still does that to a degree. It's a look that needs to come back. Next up, oh yes, baby, my darling. Can't get enough of Ickey Woods, baby. The Ickey Shuffle. We're like, Ickey, like he was never a star running back. He did have a 1,000-yard season. Went to the Super Bowl with the Bengals. The Ickey Shuffle was legit, man. People were doing the Ickey Shuffle. I don't think people comprehend because it was as big as Jefferson and the Gritty is today. I mean, a little less viral since we're not as connected because of social media now. But I mean, Ickey Woods also. I love that haircut, man. Just let your soul glow, baby. That's right. Ickey Woods. Where did Ickey Woods go to school? UNLV? I love it. Man. Good times. Next up. The worst GM in the NFL. Nah, just kidding. All right, so John Elway. This one's for John. All right, so John Elway, who... before Terrell Davis won him a couple Super Bowls and that great Broncos offensive line, and also Steve Atwater. John Elway was known as the can't win the big one guy because he had lost, I think, 3 Super Bowls. Even though, granted, those Broncos teams were not great, were not good. Plus, he like victimized the Browns, like back when the Browns were making conference title games, man. Because he had the drive. Now also Ernest Biner, the fumble was in there somewhere. But I mean, John Elway was that dude. Where if you talk about quarterbacks, and arm strength is sort of overrated, but I mean, John Elway had a friggin' fastball, man. Like he had one of the strongest arms probably in NFL history. And he's just a winner. I like how he finally got it done in Denver. Yes, it was kind of a career achievement award, a Mike Shanahan, but really Gary Kubiak, that offense, getting after it, man. Getting after it. John Elway, they became a decent executive. Decent in the fact that congratulations on drafting Von Miller. Congratulations on having Peyton Manning choose your team and then winning a Super Bowl with the corpse of Peyton Manning. But okay. Also, much more smart that you hired Jumpin' George Payton, an actual GM. There you go. Next up, Leslie O'Neal. Getting after it. Leslie O'Neal. Did O'Neal play for the Saints? I want to say. Prior to Oklahoma State. There we go. Yeah, one of the more modern edge rushers, but back in the 90s. One of those guys. Next up, Dwayne Bickett. Dwayne Bickett, linebacker. Again, love the old school middle bar in the helmet. It's good times. And like we said, cowboy collar or cowboy collar neck roll. Actually, no, this is more of a neck roll. Yeah, he's just getting after it, man. Pride of USC. Oh, the man of Troy. I wonder if he wore 55 at USC. I like how certain schools have hollowed numbers, like 55 as a linebacker for USC, number 12 at quarterback for Alabama, 7 and 18 for LSU. It's good times. There you go. Next up. Pretty Ricky Reynolds. I do not know this man. He played at Washington State. Go Cougars. Coming out of Pullman, Washington. There you go. 2nd round pick by the Bucks. Who had a pick 6 in 1989. There you go. But this is really more about those uniforms, man. Like, there is no logo better than Bucko Bruce or those creamsicles. There aren't. Oh, speaking of which, speaking of great uniforms and great logos, Patriot Pat, Steve Grogan from back in the day. Hold on. Steve Grogan looks like everyone's dad. I mean, look at that. He's got it crazy, man. But Now, was Steve Grogan on the? Yeah, he was on the '85 Patriots because they had like a 2-quarterback system. I forget who the other guy was. Really doesn't matter. Probably to Kansas State. Let's go. Next up, Neil, the real deal Anderson. There you go. Quality running back. Couple 1,000-yard seasons. There you go. But he played for the crooked Chicago Bears, so whatever. Jim Jeffcoat. Jim Jeffcoat. So, was Jim Jeffcoat one of the draft picks that from the Vikings? It's possible. I know. No, he was way after that. So, anyways, Jim Jeffcoat. He was one of those unsung heroes on those Cowboys Super Bowl teams where Jim Jeffcoat, defensive lineman, just getting it, man. His son Jackson Jeffcoat was really solid at the University of Texas as well. But guys like Jay Novacek, guys like Bates, not Norman Bates. That's the guy from Psycho. Anyway, but yeah, all the stars from the Cowboys teams, the Troys and the Emmets and the Irvins, they get all the love. But I mean, there's a lot of really solid players that helped those Cowboys teams win a couple Super Bowls. Next up, Morton Anderson. Yes, Vikings fans, we know Morton Anderson. He's the Anderson that can actually make a kick in the NFC title game for the 1998 season. Also, he played for the Vikings at one point too, which is Ottis Anderson. Otis, my man. That's right. So he came into the league known as O.J. Anderson, and then as he got older, he became Otis because he was a star for the Cardinals, and then he was sort of washed up, and then he ended up with the Giants, and he was actually the one of the Giants' leading rusher on one of the Super Bowl years with Parcells, which is interesting because I think Rodney Hampton, I want to say, got hurt, but yeah, Otis Anderson. I think was he Super Bowl MVP? Might have been. Oh, yeah. Jerome Brown, rest in power, man. So like those Eagles defensive lines with Jerome Brown and Reggie White, just amazing, man. But Jerome Brown, a star at the University of Miami, taken far too soon. Yeah, rest in power. Bill Brooks. Get it done for the Colts. He came out of Boston University. What the hell? This ain't hockey, man. How are you getting players from Boston University? It doesn't make any sense. He had a 1,000-yard season in 1986, and that's back when they used to punt for passes. Arm punts were the norm, where quarterbacks would routinely have as many interceptions as touchdowns. Next up, Mike Haddon. Mike Haddon, defensive back coming out of Michigan, played for the Broncos, the flip sides, joined the Raiders, joined the dark side. Over in the AFC West. You know what's crazy? The Seahawks used to be in the AFC West, and then they just flipped. And lastly, Vince Newsom getting it done for the Rams. Ooh, is that a slight... Yeah, I think he's got a slight neck roll. And for a defensive back, I respect that, man. That's good times. But overall, I mean, this is a great pack break. Because, let's see here. Cause we got Ickey Woods. We got Jerome Brown. We got Ottis Anderson, man. We got a John Elway. Heck yeah. Respect that. It's a hell of a good pack break. So there you go. Anyways, that's a trip down memory lane pack break. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings and nonsense summer content takes. You want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. We get more packs of 1990 football cards, man. But until next time, Skull, production value.